All right, abilities, points. So let's see here. Make that 20. Oops. And I think we're going to save this point for maybe Victory Rush. I think Victory Rush. Yeah. I'm gonna take your eggs. You look rather... The crabs in Elden Ring are also terrifying. Are you alive or dead? Hello, sir? You are alive. All right. What could go wrong here? His pinchers are... Oh, he looks quite fast. Haha. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do that. Oh, your little friends were far more scary than you were. You just looked scary. You just looked scary. You know what? You know what? I'm not trusting it. I don't trust it. You've lost. Okay. He looked super derpy when he walked. Yeah. Okay. It's funny, the thing said there were multiple conduits down here, but maybe until we can open that gate, we can't do anything else. Okay, so this ravine is clear. That's good. Let me use this. So I don't have to go through the swamp again. I thought he was going to be a fearsome crab warrior. Turns out he was just lunch. He was just kind of crab. See, look, it's right there. One of the goblins are right there. He's got a little pouch on him. He's sleeping. It's cruel.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
All right. Upgrade enhancements. Heading out weeked. All right, dude. Thanks for hanging out. You have a good weekend. Catch you later. Let's upgrade Thunder. I'm gonna say we do the spear. Bring that to 5. Do. Do we want a shabby necklace? I don't know. These trinkets getting expensive to make. Don't have any of this stuff.
Thank you.
Do I have one trinket slot open? No, I'd have to drop the knife one or something. I'd have to drop one of these. Probably drop the dagger. More XP is nice, and maximum SP, yeah, I'd probably drop the dagger.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
Maybe we go for the armband? I forget
you.
which of all, on which, let me see. Profile. So slash, strike, and thrust type damage. So basically melee damage. Okay.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
Maybe go for the armband? I don't know. I don't know which one is more common. They all seem basically just shifting around points between the melee damage types. You just do fully balanced. They're all the same. Are they the same cost? Brooch is more for some reason. Also takes a higher end ore, looks like. Let's do the armband.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Okay. Watch the next place I go do a ton of magic damage and I'll be out of luck.
Good. Now that we have the polarized light reader, we can begin.
Wow.
Oh, but
What is
exactly. But of
this?
course.
Just a moment. I need to analyze this conduction ring first. Reversing the flow. A nexus. A ritual. So that's what he's up to. Hilda, the chests inside the Laurelcraft treasury have all been ransacked, right?
On my honor.
Good. I believe you. Unfortunately, I now know what Eumenides is doing. You may already be aware of this, but on that towering peak behind the city, there is a light that shines unceasingly. That's the Nexus, Aphis's biggest and purest starlight. Bestowed upon us, we believe, by the Three. Our civilization developed around the Nexus, and achieved glory by the use of magic. However, even thousands of years of research haven't enabled us to fully control its power. Eumenides is trying to master the Nexus in order to gain its limitless power.
Could the device from this design allow him to control the Nexus?
Yes. Eumenides instructed the Northwind Legion to gather the materials necessary to make conduction rings, and then install them in each conduit. The conduits were originally intended to distribute the power of the Nexus. However, conduction rings alter the direction of the energy flow, concentrating all of the energy of the conduit in the hands of the user. That energy could then be used to control the Nexus.
Wouldn't that be problematic?
Trying to control the Nexus with excessive and unrefined force could make it unstable. If the energy isn't controlled properly, it could trigger another apocalyptic magic storm.
And if he can control it properly?
This is just speculation, but he could gain mastery of all living things. Curse or no curse. He could choose to remove our curse, or he could lead us in another direction. And then, even if you wear an amulet, neither you nor the Northwind Legion will be able to escape his grasp. Everyone will become a puppet in his hands. He alone will decide the fate of every one of us.
No, I won't allow that to happen.
Neither will I. We must do everything we can. Hilda, we must stop your father from completing his mission and put an end to Eumenides' plan. I must stop him. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll continue our work.
Interesting. All right, discuss operations with Minerva.
planning to do?
Hilda, you've proved yourself to me. I've seen your ability and your determination. And I have seen your destiny. From now on, I hope things will be more equal between us.
What do you mean?
I mean, we share the same goal. From now on, I'll do everything I can to help you, and I'll tell you all about my objectives and plans. Understand?
That's surprising. What made you change your mind?
Because you're... No, never mind. I just think things will be better this way. Don't you agree?
Of course. And I'll repay your trust. It's the Northwind Legion's way. I'm happy we can be friends.
Friends? That's not really what I had in mind.
Oh, did I misunderstand?
No, you're right. It's as you say. So, I finished deciphering the documents Marissa brought back. This is the biggest breakthrough we've had so far. I'm confident that we can deal with the crisis in Aphis. However, that will only make the next thing we need to do even more challenging. I'm really going to need your help.
You can count on me. So, what's your plan?
To tell you that, I need to first tell you about Asterigos. 1,000 years ago in Aphis, Eumenides and I came up with a plan that would lead all Ephesians into a bright new era. Inside the city, we constructed a system of conduits and gave every resident, regardless of their class, a resonator. Resonators, just like your necklace, generate a resonance with a conduit, allowing the user to enjoy the benefits that magic brings. But something went wrong. More and more people suffered magical mutations as a result of the resonators. Eumenides frantically tried to find the cause of the problem and solve it, but to no avail. Nothing he tried could stop the spread of the magical mutations, until he came across an ancient legend. According to this legend, anything could be achieved by performing a ritual called aspiration on Trinity Night.
Playing a Numenera on
Disregarding widespread
Strangers
opposition,
tomorrow?
he went ahead and performed the ceremony, wishing to remove the magical mutations by manipulating the power of the Nexus. But the ritual ended in failure. It was that night that Asterigos descended upon Aphis.
No wonder you say he's the culprit. And no wonder you react so strongly whenever I mention him.
So now you know. Anyway, to get back to the point, my plan is to perform the aspiration again, but this time, do it correctly.
Again? Didn't you say the power of the Nexus can't be controlled?
I understand you have doubts, so feel free to ask me anything.
Feel free to go through many dialogue options. I bet he tried real hard. Yeah, the old classic, you know, I just need to become a god and then I can fix all these mistakes. Don't have my fingers crossed behind my back. What's a Numenera? Let's see. Research documents.
What was in the documents that Marissa brought back?
It was research proving that a similar ritual had been successfully performed several millennia ago. In addition to it needing to be performed on Trinity Night, the ritual requires 3 ancient relics in order to keep it stable.
Relics are the key. So 1,000 years ago, Eumenides failed because he didn't have the relics.
Exactly. And now he's disregarding the research and planning to do things his way.
We can't allow him to repeat the same mistake.
And let's not forget, even if he's successful, it'll only make him even more of a threat.
Yes, that's true.
Tanrius's research also points out that the Nexus was damaged because of Eumenides' last failure. Unless we can find a way to repair its structural matrix, performing the ritual again will be extremely dangerous. So, we need to collect the 3 relics, find a way to repair the Nexus, and persuade Eumenides to let us use it.
I get the feeling he's not an easy person to persuade.
There are many ways to persuade someone. We just need to find the right one.
Numenera is a narrative tabletop RPG. Anyway, it's gonna be your first time ever playing with a bunch of perfect strangers, huh? That'll be interesting. Why does he need the Northwind Legion?
But I don't understand. Why does Eumenides want to work with my father?
Because he no longer has any other allies in the city. Right now, we lack cohesion. It is difficult for us to unite.
But with his abilities, it wouldn't be difficult for him to do it alone, would it?
It's true that Eumenides can use his apparition to shuttle back and forth, but the apparition can't touch solid matter. With his help, the Northwind Legion are highly maneuverable and are inherently very skilled warriors. Moreover, they're the only ones who don't know who Eumenides is. He's unlikely to let go of the Northwind Legion before the ritual is complete.
It's awful the way he's using them. Knowing my father, he'd never return empty-handed if he found a way to save the king.
I'm positive Eumenides won't share with him the details of the ritual or its outcome. If we see your father, we must make him see Eumenides for who he really is.
Okay. I'm not going to ask all these questions. I'm going to resist. Conclusion.
So what should I do now?
I think I know where the relics mentioned in the documents are. Aphis is governed by 3 Archons, each of whom inherited an ancient relic, a symbol of their status. The real function of these relics has been forgotten through the ages. Now they're merely regarded as symbolic. Fortunately, I know where to find these Archons, or at least I have a clue to their whereabouts.
That sounds promising.
The trouble is, even if I can find them, I don't know if I'll be able to communicate with them.
Well, I've got my work cut out for me. Time to put my talents to good use.
There's also Tanrius and his wife, who went missing in the mine while searching for a way to repair the Nexus. 4 objectives this time. Understood? Let's get started.
All right. So, wow. This is a big game. So, blue is done. Red is yet to be done. So, we've got the plaza, the outskirts, Styx, glittering deeps, and probably this will assume will be the final showdown. All right. Yeah, red is undone. Let's see. The Argus Plaza is where the Asterigos district of Aphis, where they live a comfortable life as they can under martial law. However, pressure to live and survive, which has remained. Shifting beneath this brightly lit district.
Argus Plaza. Don't be too surprised. To obtain the Archon of Legion's relic, you must challenge the Archon's elite warriors with me. Yes, this we will do together. Among the Aristoi, the reputation of Marble, the Archon of Legion, has hit rock bottom, and word of you defeating Eulalia has spread. I happened to get in touch with him and asked him to loan me the Archon relic in his possession. Marble agreed, but on 2 conditions. To clear my name, I must participate in the challenges of the traditional Trials of Remission, and you and I must meet with him at the Laurel Mansion, my old home. This is our only chance, so we must seize it. There is a path behind the Laurel Craft that leads to the Argus Plaza. It leads directly to the mansion, but you'll have to go in by a small road on the right side of the main entrance. An Aristoi named Narcus will meet you there.
English is weird. All right. Sunken outskirts.
The sunken outskirt. The Archon Serene went missing many years ago, but we received some new information recently. And this time, it's extremely accurate. The intelligence Quintus gave us revealed that the Warax received an urgent command to eliminate an Aristoi's personal guards. The command didn't state who this Aristoi is, but there are very few who would bring so many guards and travel to such a poor area. My guess is that it's Serene, or at least her guards. We need to find a way to use this information and take back the Archon relic. I don't know if she's still alive, but the whereabouts of both her and the relic are worth our attention. Perhaps it is my own selfishness, but regardless, indulge me.
Indulge me.
For centuries, Tanrius the Scholar searched endlessly for the key to fixing the aspiration. This is one of the foremost reasons for my having founded the Adherents. I always knew that he and his wife wanted to explore the deeps, but I never thought they would go off in such a hurry. I understand Marissa's worries, but I have other matters on my mind. They wouldn't make such a plan recklessly. They must have discovered some key to repairing the Nexus. Hilda, go and find them or any new clues they may have left behind. The Adherents need any potential help we can get.
After Eumenides imprisoned Petrius, the Archon of Clergy, in Styx, all the information that remained of him was but a few rumors. The only useful bit I can provide is this. His Archon relic wasn't confiscated when he was jailed, so you should focus your investigation on Styx. Petrius has always been the most cunning and dangerous character in Aphis. I don't know if he's willing to negotiate, or even if he's still in prison. This operation is not one I can aid you in directly. I must rely on you to gather what information you can without me. Ah, yes. And as for the Northwind Legion member you mentioned, Otto, please refrain from revealing any of the adherents' plans to him before I can see him myself. I'm sure you understand.
Got it. All right. Your duck out and make some dinner. All right, son. You're very welcome. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna go back to the outskirts. Or just there. Do a bit there. Okay.
Time is of the essence.
That was a lot of talking. Do. All right, quick bathroom break and excellent. What do we go? Oh, that's a big beast. Oh no, more crab monsters. Stay on dry land. See what's up here. Oh no, more crab monsters. Okay. Well, that answers that. Well, there's 3. That's super. Well, the daggers are fun. Very slippery. Once you get used to dashing at the right time.
Looks like the marks of a large creature. Scorch marks.
Dragonvine Gorge. of those loot puppies. I'm gonna object on principle. Delayed reaction there. How do you jump then? I feel like they changed, they did something with the latest patch. Input, keyboard, walking dodge, jump is G. I'm not sure. Guess that's better?
This thing. It's full of magic energy. It must be important.
Huh. Yeah, I guess that's better. Weird though, it's just... Don't know what P would be better. Control is walk. Alt is target. Nice. Oh, another big crab creature. Doing well there. We weren't. Four clusters, okay. Oh my gosh, all the load of eggs. Oh, I can't dash when they totally do. Interesting. It's only... Sorry, I just not destroyed your nest. Bad. Just wanted one cluster. Oh man, that being slimed like that. Ooh. I'm liking my weapon setup now. There's a guy over here. There's a guy. Also, some more goblins. Loot boxes. Very good. Got the conduit, and that's nice. Are you friendly?
No entry.
Oh.
Hey, you're an outsider.
What's going on here?
That's none of your business. I don't know how you got here, but you should leave Aphis.
Sorry, but I was sent here for Saintess Serene. Are you one of her guards?
You seek the Saintess? Then I certainly can't permit you to enter.
So she really is here. I have to see her. I have something important to discuss about the curse.
If it's really that important, why did they send an outsider? And as for what's going on inside, it's nothing some girl like you needs to concern herself with.
I'm an elite warrior of Embari's Northwind Legion. I'm not some girl.
An elite warrior, huh? Prove it. Best me in combat and I'll hear you out.
Just beat you, and then I can go in?
I said I'd listen. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Fine by me.
I am the Curry Evangelist of Saintess Serene's guard, young miss. Have at you!
How about you?
Such astonishing power.
Thank you. You weren't half bad either.
Ha! I should be the one saying that. With such ability, you might be able to.
To what?
I'll take you to Centurion Andreas and see if he's willing to let you see Serene. But he's not easy to talk to. You must show your sincerity.
I'll try my best. What should I do?
Well, I'm hoping you can get the keys back. Including me, there are 4 Decurions who each have a key to the Archon's hiding place. If you retrieve the keys and return them to Andreas, he might just believe you.
So I need his permission before I can see Serene, correct?
That's right. I apologize for the hassle.
About the keys. Are there 4 keys? They sound special. The temples made them to honor those who lost their lives to defend Davis against the Marton. 4 keys correspond to the pillars representing the 4 maidens who accompanied the Archon at the time. Who would have thought that something made to honor the fallen would cause so much trouble now? It's very unfortunate. Well, this may sound strange, but it sounds like you are all locked up the Archon. Well, the Centurion felt it necessary to confine her to the temple for her own protection. Darius keeps the Archon in the temple and watches over her personally. We Decurions used to be able to open the door, but now the key no longer is intact. He only has the power to do so now. Is that a bad thing? Not necessarily, but I have my worries. One is I worry that the keys might fall into the wrong hands. Second is that the Centurion will... Shouldn't say more about that. Anyway, Darius hopes we can recover the keys soon. I'm just going to have a
Maybe
conversation.
you shouldn't have distributed the keys to 4 people in the first place.
No use crying over spilt milk. Anyway, I know it's a strange request, but I can't think of anything else. It's the only way I can think of to earn the Centurion's trust.
Okay. Where might I find them? Of course, one is gone to patrol Ponte Academy to the north. He's the easiest one to talk to, just asking for the key. The others live in the hunter's village, but he hates the Centurion, so he may need a little persuading. As for the final one, last I saw, he was in the swamp. The swamp? He went insane and disappeared. Where his whereabouts are uncertain. Because we don't know, because we don't have his part of the key. We don't have his part. Our keys are useless as well. Okay. All right. Guess let's travel